Looking at your problem number 3 from that you were to do on Sketchpad. I've got the results up here on Sketchpad. We're trying to find the equation of the circle that contains this triangle, right? Okay. Now you need to remember how do we go about this? Okay, because you need to be able to do this algebraically. All right, algebraically. You should remember what we're doing is finding the perpendicular bisectors of the sides. The perpendicular bisectors of the sides of the triangle and the point where they intersect, because that is the center of the circle. Okay? Perpendicular bisector of AB means find the midpoint of AB and pass through the midpoint at a right angle, perpendicular to AB, which means with a slope which is its negative reciprocal, which means we need not only the midpoint of AB, but the slope of AB. AB midpoint should be easy to find. -3 and 3 average out to 0, okay? And -4 and 2 average out to -3. So the midpoint, we're going to go through 0, -3, okay? What is the slope of AB? Easy enough to compute, right? The differences on the y. The slope of AB is what? The differences of the y is -2 minus a -4 over 3 minus a -3. Okay, so that is a slope of -2 minus -4, which is -2, plus 4, which is 2, over -3 minus a -3, which is -3, plus 3, which is 6. That reduces to 1/3, right? I don't want the slope of AB. I want the slope of the perpendicular to AB, which is flipped over and with the opposite sign. So that means that the slope of the perpendicular bisector is the slope of -3, right? Okay? I want to find the equation of the perpendicular bisector of AB, the equation of the line. I have everything I need. I have the slope, which is -3. I have the point, which is 0, -3, okay, which is the y-intercept. So my equation is y is equal to -3x minus 3. That is the equation of that one perpendicular bisector. Y is equal to -3x minus 3. Okay, well, now we're going to do the same thing over again for the other perpendicular bisector that passes through CB. The midpoint of CB, okay, we should be able to find that, the midpoint of CB, okay, average out the x values, -9 and 3, add to -6 over 2, which is -3, okay, and the y values 4 and -2, add to +4, and the average there is 1. So my midpoint of BC is -3, 1, okay? That's the midpoint of BC. I need to find the slope of BC. Again, slope formula is, okay, the differences in the y's, which is 4 minus a -2 over -9 minus 3. Yes? That's 6 over -12, which is -1/2. Correct? Okay? Now, the slope of the perpendicular is, therefore, the negative reciprocal. The slope of the perpendicular is the slope of 2. Okay? What I have to do now is I have to find the equation of the perpendicular bisector. That is, I want to find the equation of the line that has the slope 2 and goes through the point -3, 1. This isn't as easy as the first one because I have to remember my point slope form, which is what? Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Okay? Where x1 and y1 are the point -3, 1. Okay? So it's y minus the y coordinate, which is 1, equals the slope, which is 2, times the x minus the x value, which is minus a -3, which is +3. Yes? So that gives me y equals, I'm going to add the 1 to the other side in a moment, 2x, when I distribute 2 times 3 is 6 plus the 1, so it's 2x plus 7, okay? So the equation of my other perpendicular bisector is y is equal to 2x plus 7. Okay, we're wrapping it up now. What we have to do is find where the line, okay, y equals negative. Okay, the final step after that interruption is to find the intersection between my line, my first perpendicular bisector, okay, which is right here, negative 3x minus 3, and the second one, which is 2x plus 7. Easiest way to find that point of intersection, okay, is simply to set them equal to each other, okay? Set them equal to each other, which says, okay, 2x plus 7 is equal to negative 3x minus 3, okay? So that mean add 3x to both sides gives us 5x, okay? And add 7 to both sides, which gives us 10, which says the x value is equal to 2. The x value of the point of intersection is 2. If I take that x value and go back into either one of these equations, I get my y value is 2 times 2, which is 4, okay? So that, my value here is 2x plus 7. So with the x value of 2, okay, I stand corrected. Ryan Lord just corrected me, okay? And he's got his name down. It's 5x equals negative 10. Okay, I knew something was not working out right. Thanks, Ryan's by my side to help out the cause here. So x is equal to negative 2, right? X is equal to negative 2, and y is equal to, Ryan, y is equal to 3, correct? Okay, when plugging that back in. So that is the center of my circle. My center of my circle is negative 2, 3. And that's no doubt up here represented in my equation. The last thing I have to do is find the radius. So I'm going to go from the point 2, 3 to any of the points, you know, A, B, or C. So we'll go from 2, 3 to 3, negative 2, because that'll serve as the distance for the radius to 3, negative 2. So I'm going to work that out, and that's going to be, okay, what, 3 minus 2, the quantity squared, plus negative 2 minus 3, the quantity squared, so that's going to equal, okay, 1 squared plus negative 5 squared, so that looks like that's going to end up being, what, 26, okay, 26, and so I can throw all this back into my equation, okay. Let's just double check this. 3, I've got the point, my point up here, I'm sorry, my point again, make this mistake up here, is negative 2. So that means I have to correct this, okay? And that is, okay, so that's negative 2. And so my distance for my radius is, okay, 3 minus a negative 2 squared plus, okay, 3 minus a negative 2. So that looks like it's going to be square root of 50. 5 squared and 5 squared is going to be square root of 50. Okay, and I bet you that square root of 50 is that value that they report up there at 7 point something. So now I have everything, okay? I have everything I need. The equation of the circle, x minus h squared, okay, where the h value is negative 2, so it's x plus 2 squared plus y minus 3 squared is equal to 50, okay? And that is it.